Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing this beautiful glowy spring look with a pop of purple. We're using a lot of Wet n Wild products, so this is a very affordable look. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. But without further ado, let's just get into the video. Let's get it. So I already have my eyebrows on. I used the Wet n Wild pomade in Espresso. And I also use my Wet n Wild concealer to clean it up. And I just use a regular eyebrow brush, angled, to fill it in. I'm going to jump right into the eyes by Wet n Wild. And it is the VI Purple Color Icon palette. And I'm also going to use my Midnight Masquerade by Purr, and it's a face palette. My Sephora. This is just a big blending brush, I guess. And I'm gonna use the transition shade over here. There's two. I'm gonna use this one. And I'm just going to blend it out into the outer crease. Like so. And I'm just going to build it up and take my time. And we're starting out really dark because this is a very blown out spring pop of color look. I'm going to use a pencil brush and get the golden color here and put it as an eyebrow highlight shade. Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the darkest purple, which is this one right here, and I'm gonna build it up into the outer corner. And I'm taking also from the Sephora collection this fluffy defined brush, and just build it up. Taking the other purple shade, which is in Disguise. And I'm taking it and dragging it out more. I'm also going to clean up all this fallout anyway, so don't worry. taking the second darkest color and bringing it in so it creates this nice gradient effect. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm going to do a half cut crease with my Wet n Wild concealer again. I'm in the shade medium / deep tan. And I'm just going to go in the inner corner and just put a tiny bit of concealer. And then I'm going to drag it out to create this third cut crease. This is from the BH Cosmetics. They had a huge sale recently, and then I got a brush set, which is this beautiful rose gold, and then I got a contour kit, which you'll see in a bit. So I got a few things, and an eyeshadow palette, but I'm not using it today. So now that I have my flat shader brush nice and clean with my makeup wipe, I'm just going to drag this concealer out until it meets where we put that last pink shade. I'm going to zoom you in a little more. And I'm going to take a little more concealer. Now that I did that, I'm going to set it with a fluffy brush. And I'm going to take this light shade in here and just set it with a skin toned color. Like so. Now I'm going to take a flat shader brush again and dig into that pink again. And place it right here. Then I'm going to take this light purple and pop it right next to that one. I'm actually going to wet it with my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray. There we go. I'm not even in the frame. I'm horrible. Okay. See if I can swatch it. That was horrible. There it is. See, I'm gonna use that shade. I'm gonna wet my brush again. Okay, that's nice and bright. Actually like how that turned out. And I'm going to go back to this brush and just define the crease a little bit more. Now I'm taking my Fenty Beauty liquid liner, and these are cool because you can either smudge it out and it creates this glittery dark look, and they have a few shades too, or you can just use it as a wing liner and it still shows those reflectance of like turquoise. It's so beautiful. So I'm going to go in with that and wing out the liner. Like so. But wait, I actually wanted to use this from ColourPop. It's the Super Shock Shadow. Which shade is this? XO. I'm gonna use my finger. That's pretty. Okay, and I'm gonna pop it right on top of the second half of my lid where the gold ends. And I think I messed up the liquid liner in the process. I'm gonna retouch that real quick. Alrighty. Now we can jump into lashes. I'm excited because I haven't tried this pair yet. It is by Kiss. And it is the Couture Faux Mink collection in Midnight. So. Let's see. They look pretty in the packaging. I like it already. I'm actually using hair bondage glue for the lash. I know it sounds weird, but it works really good. And you don't have to wait long for it to dry, so that's perfect. Because I know I hate waiting for glue to get tacky. Literally, and you're ready to put it on. That simple. Grab my tweezers. Love it. Love it. Okay, So I got a few samples from Sephora because that's what I live for. And actually this is because my birthday passed. So this was one of the birthday gifts that they give every year. This is the Milk Makeup. And it's the duo of an eye depuffer. And it's supposed to be cooling in the morning. I tried it already. It's not cooling at all. But I haven't tried this mascara yet. So I'm just going to coat my lashes to blend in with the falsies. The wand is very fluffy. Cool. Okay. I'm not mad at it. This is the first time trying a milk product ever. Okay. So we're going to jump into the face. And I had primer also from Sephora. And it was a sample. Makeup Forever. And I never tried this. So this should be cool. And it is the Step 1 Skin Equalizer. A soothing primer. We shall see. Ooh, okay. Wow, it feels smoothing. I hope I didn't have makeup on my hand and then... No, I'm good. Okay, I'm digging this already. It feels very smoothing. And it did cover up pores, as I can see. It feels so smooth. Oh my God. I'm gonna hit my forehead with this. Because this is where I get really greasy and everything. My T-zone is crazy. So now, I'm gonna jump right into foundation. This is by Wet n Wild. I'm in the shade Cocoa. And I'm gonna grab my Wet n Wild Beauty Blender. Wet n Wild all day. This is the Beauty Blender. It's so pretty, it's marble. So, okay, I'm gonna just put this like so onto my skin. And then take my damp Beauty Blender and blend that out. Surprise, surprise, I'm jumping into my Wet n Wild concealer again and putting this right directly under my eyes. I love this stuff. You see the difference? Love it. It just opens up the face, brightens it, it has coverage. I love it. Down the nose, forehead, and around my mouth. Okay. And blend it out, duh. Okay, so now to set my under eye bake and my forehead and basically everywhere I put concealer, I'm going to use my handy dandy Pretty Vulgar loose powder. It is the powder room in the 147 matte About It. And I got this from a BoxyCharm box. I forgot which month. So I'm just going to bake, but not for too long. gonna hop into my BH Cosmetics contour palette. It's all toe up, but can you tell I love it? That's actually the face shade that I use every single day. So now I'm gonna take a fluffy kabuki brush by Forever 21, and it is so pretty. It's marble. Gotta love it. So I'm just gonna hop into that and set the rest of my face. This look is coming together already, child. And I'm here for it. Okay. Now I'm gonna take my contour brush. Things are dropping. And this is by Forever 21 as well. It's just a pointy, I think it was like a mermaid themed collection. So I'm gonna take these three, mix it, and contour. Take it up here. And cut them cheeks, honey. We're going down the nose. Blend it out a little. All right. And my favorite part, cream blush. Ooh, don't want to blind you, but yeah. I'm gonna take a stippling brush from Elf, from Elf, and this is also by Elf. So, taking this shade, by the way. I love that it comes with a mirror. Obvi. Take my setting brush, BH Cosmetics. It's just a fluffy brush. I call it the setting brush for my blush. So now that I've blended that out, I'm gonna hop back into my Midnight Masquerade palette and take this darker plum shade and just pop that right on the cheeks to set it as well and darken it up and just blow it out. I love a blush. Blow that out. And I'm kind of, let's try another one. Kind of blending this out like so with a clean fluffy brush. And now it's highlight time, so I'm gonna use this shade. These are all have a name, by the way. So the blush was in Reveal and the highlight is in Twilight. Ooh. I mean, I act surprised, but let's be real, I use this palette every day for highlight. I love this though. Go down the bridge of my nose. Cupid's bow. And now I'm gonna kind of finish the under eye. So I'm gonna take a nice pencil brush and jump into that purple shade we used earlier and just blow out the bottom lash line. Love it. And we're going to use that other pencil brush we used for the brow bone highlight and jump right back into this palette and get this again. I'm going to spray my brush again and pop it in the inner corner. So now, actually the last thing to do is the lips. So I'm going to use the Wet n Wild lip liner, and it is the gel lip liner Perfect Pout Crayon in Think Flamingos. I like that. This is actually a very bright, like, nude pink. So I'm basically muting out my lips. Because now it looks like I have no lips. But that's okay, because what we're going to do now is use the Fenty Beauty Glitter Bomb. Is it called Glitter Bomb? Gloss Bomb. This is the universal shade, the Fenty Glow line. It smells so good. I love it. It's like my go-to everyday natural lip color when I have like a dramatic look. This just tones it down. And it restored a little bit of color, so now I have like the perfect nude shade for the lips. I love this formula, and it smells like fruit punch. Love it. Okay, so now I actually wanted to add a few of these little cover effects. I also got this from the BoxyCharm box. I just want to take just a little bit and make the highlight pop. I'm just gonna pop it right there. It is kind of creamy, but it's not gonna affect the powder that we already put down because it's minimum, like it's no big deal. But it just gives it a little something extra. And this is the finished look. Alrighty, glam dolls. So that completes today's look. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you recreate it. If you do, comment below, like, and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. And click the bell so that you get notified every time I post. And with that,